we've been talking about the newly lowered interest rates and how important it is to have a true retirement income plan. Michael, with rates dropping, timing your Social Security becomes even more important, right?
Yes, it does. And trying to maximize how much your benefit is and how long it's going to last you, those are all very important strategies. The hard thing is the answer to that question is something none of us know the answer to, and that's how long are we going to live? But there are ways you can at least be informed of what is the impact of each strategy and then try to choose the one that is best for you, and we can help you through that as we evaluate each one.
Another big concern we hear is market volatility. How can retirees help protect themselves when the market gets a little grumpy?
Well, that goes back to the fiscal house. So part of the written retirement income plan that we do is we help you to see what does your current fiscal house look like and what should your fiscal house look like.
Right.
Having the proper foundation in there, foundation is principally protected assets that can still grow and earn income or money for you, but they're not exposed to the market versus your roof and walls, which do have more market exposure. That's how we can smooth out some of those bumps and a little bit of that roller coaster ride.
For someone listening right now, what's a first step they could take?
Schedule a time for your Bridge to Tomorrow review. Sit down and get a review of where your current retirement picture, your current retirement plan looks like if you have one, or at least start building that retirement plan, putting that fiscal house together so that you know exactly what the future could look like.
All right, let's go right into more article highlights of the week.
So more highlights from the Fed's rate cut this week. This is the first rate cut in 9 months, and it pretty much aligned with what the market was expecting, quarter point cut. The financial markets had predicted about a 96% likelihood of a quarter point cut or something in that range. Policymakers, though, also raised concerns that economic growth projections for 2025 and 2026 showing some confidence in the U.S. economy's resilience. So potentially some good news out there. President Trump, though, really wanted bigger rate cuts, thinking that it would help lower the government debt interest payments, what it costs to service the government debt, and it would reduce mortgage rates. So, you know, you can't have it all at one time. Like we said in the previous episode, there is also the chance that bigger cuts means more drastic impact on the economy in the short term. So kind of got to balance baby steps between just ripping the Band-Aid off.
Absolutely. Well, now on a lighter note, let's go into our Say What of the week. This is for all my golfers out there. I am not one. John Daly made it into the PGA Tour Champions record book Friday, but for the wrong reason. He took a 19 on the par 5 12th hole at the Sanford International. He also broke his personal record by one shot. He took an 18 on the par 5 6th hole in the 1998 Bay Hill Invitational when he hit 3-wood into the water 6 straight times. Daly did not immediately respond for a comment.
Yeah, I don't think I would have either.
I don't think I would have either.
However, that sounds more like my golf game.
I was about to say, this sounds more like how I would be if I went to play golf, for sure.
Not a good golfer here. So, all right, well, let's look at our what did it cost segment for the week. So we're going to talk about chainsaws now.
Cool. Now I may really miss these because I can't tell you that I've ever went and bought a chainsaw before.
So, well, do you know how much a chainsaw costs today?
I mean, it has to be like $120 or something.
Well, depending on what you get, it ranges anywhere from about $200 to about $500. Depending on, how fancy, what size, the brand, all that. So if we go back 50 years to 1975, what did a chainsaw cost 50 years ago?
Oh my gosh, 50 years ago. And now it's $200 to $500. $100. I don't know.
Well, they give us $44.99 to $56.99, so between $45 and $57.
Again, way off.
And so in the middle, 20 years ago, 2005, what did it cost?
Okay. Let's say 150.
You're right in the middle. So somewhere between $139.88 and $159.88. So between 140 and 160. So 150, you put it right on target, right in the middle there.
Moral of the story: those little boogers are expensive.
So if you have saved enough for retirement and you don't have a written retirement income plan, this could be the time that you should sit down and start planning and getting everything put into place. The Fed rate cuts, the economy shifting. Without a solid plan, it could shrink your retirement savings faster than you think. So this is your chance to take control. Don't wait until the next market drop or policy change, because by then it may be too late. Don't let Washington dictate or control your retirement. Reach out to us, let us sit down and do that Bridge to Tomorrow review with you.
Absolutely. As Michael said, do not wait. Act now. We would love to help you, and our number is 256-467-4382. We'll see you next time.